Alright. Welcome to another Alfred Haku show.
What up?
Peace to the cameraman. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
Frank, he holding us down. You know what I'm saying? Much appreciation. Alright, so jumping right into it. I want to touch on these Koreans whooping black women asses.
Why they letting their asses get whooped?
Why are they still supporting these motherfuckers? Why Madam C.J. Walker in 2017 haven't appeared to us yet? Right?
Why do you think she should?
Well, because black women spend how much money on the hair industry? I'm talking about billions. Billions. A year. I think it was something almost upwards to $66 billion a year. But I might be off though, but I heard it was something like 60s. That's an exorbitant amount of money to spend on your hair.
But even if it's not in the billions, we know it's in the millions, so we can make our hair there. It's in the multi.
Oh no, it's definitely in the billions. It's not a fact that it's not in the billions. We just don't know whether it's 66 billion or 6 billion or 600 billion.
Well, you know why?
But it's in the billions.
Well, the reason black women in this story keep letting their asses get whooped is the same. Well, why don't we have a greater sense of self-worth?
That's a pleasure,
so
gentlemen.
That's familiarizing with the footage.
This Korean,
microphones.
He mushed this black chick. His Korean kicked this black chick, and then he put her to the ground and choked her. But from what I'm understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, there's a brother who's filming this whole shit.
True indeed.
So the question is,
or alleged brother.
Alleged.
I mean, obviously we couldn't see him, but
we call him.
He definitely his voice sound melanated.
Yeah, we call him.
And from what I understand, he's a brother.
So like the question is like, why did this brother not put down that camera and get to her aid?
That's now this is, I think it goes more deeper than just him, because it's like we constantly see a barrage of abuse from people in authority and other mind. This is because the police got away with killing us for so long. Now you're starting to see regular citizens saying, well, hey, I can get. I mean, George Zimmerman kind of ushered that shit in when he got away with killing a black man and keep a black child.
He was a child.
And then you got the police that killed the young man in Chicago. What was it? Ohio? Remember the little 12-year-old kid? So they get to kill us.
But no matter what city you say, you right.
They get to kill us with impunity. But it just so happened that now the Koreans is whooping black women ass, and now we gotta as men, we gotta say, yo, why the fuck we allowing that to happen, and what we gonna do about shit like that?
Hey yo, I wonder if
because no other man in this world will let his woman happen like that.
No ethnic group, right?
No ethnic group,
just us, right?
Do you imagine?
Not even
me grabbing a white woman. Let's do a spirit. Now watch this. The next white woman that come here, right? I'm gonna grab her by a ponytail and slam her just like that, right? And I guarantee you, I'll be in handcuffs.
I won't see you no more.
I'll be in handcuffs before you can say turn the camera off.
They won't even give you the commissary I said.
Exactly. They gonna put me so far in the hole under the ground, nigga. I ain't even going to exist no more.
Well, why do you think when I say we?
Well, it's part of that lesbian, that whole LBG lesbian, whole feminism movement.
Hey, yo,
that shit that's getting the black woman encapsulated. Now, I see how far it's invasive. Now, everybody that know me know I love the zombies. Know I fuck with the Walking Dead heavy. I was watching the zombies last night, right? Walking Dead. Now the black girl the black girl that was on the Walking Dead, she going to go kill my man Egan, right? Anybody who's familiar with the Walking Dead know what I'm talking about. So it was a scene in which she was sitting there, her and the white girl caught their eye contact, and the white girl had a chain on that the black girl had a chain on that the white girl made, and she was like, you like that? And I said to myself, look at the lesbianism. Look at the lesbianism. Did you not see how the intimacy of how I said they already setting it up for a future episode for them to go head on? They gonna end up, because you know how the lovers do.
And the nigga that played white Jesus on there is gay. The white man. The white man Jesus.
Oh yeah, they got a white man named Jesus on there.
And he gay.
Yeah, this is
but that's really Caucasian.
I had to pause this episode, but I seen that.
That's really Caucasian story of Jesus though. He's white and he's gay. That's
Yeah, I
really
guess
kind of
you was kind of right.
reason.
That's according to them, but that's their story.
That's why I said
Yeah,
that's
you're
their.
right.
That's
Right.
really
That's
their
why
accounting.
I couldn't even.
Their
dispute
accounting
that.
of their accounting
That
of
shit
that.
hard, then.
Hey, yo, so like
But anyway.
we black males have a problem as to why. I remember when Malcolm said, he your favorite.
Yeah, that's my boy. I love Malcolm.
Yeah. Malcolm said in an interview.
I have some disagreements with him, but he's still my man.
I heard Malcolm said in an interview.
Yeah, I know that's what. Well, go ahead. I'm listening.
And you got to agree. He said, "We have the sovereign right." Now, I believe every person needs to think of themselves as a sovereign nation.
Okay.
That's the human right.
Sovereignty over self.
Yeah. Now that's what the original Panther Party meant when they said power to the people. It wasn't black power. It wasn't not black power. It was black power, white power, red power, yellow power. You have the right to be a sovereign nation. But because African Americans have been stripped and not even privy to said right, that's why we have the black power, this, that, and the third. Moving right up to now, we need to begin to think of ourselves as sovereign nations, so we don't end up like Eric Gardner's begging for our life. As a sovereign nation, you know what I'm saying? You put your hand on me, I have the right to do whatever.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
And Malcolm said, if any white man puts their hands on a black woman,
We should put our life on the line.
yo,
for her.
you chop that hand
That's
off.
crazy.
You chop that hand off.
Okay, now we okay, and I feel exactly the same way about the situation with her. Moving a step forward and giving a solution. I feel like black people, first of all, black women. One of y'all out there is like the 2017 Madam CJ Walker. Y'all need to push our hair
That's
products.
true.
Y'all need to get on this Instagram.
That's true.
Y'all
That's
bitches
true.
can get on there and twerk your asses up there.
Yeah.
Y'all can get up there and do all this other doofy shit. Y'all need to get the fuck up there, advertise
Wow.
about hair products y'all
Word.
done made up in y'all kitchen and all that shit.
Yeah.
Make a business, support the shit. Tell your girlfriend to buy this your products. all
Start
that
in
shit.
your living room and shit.
Buy
Y'all
a
braid
black
hair on the stoop.
Go
do
on,
this shit.
just like
Yeah.
you go on Twitter and see what's going on. You need to go on your Google account to see where's the nearest black business, hair business, according to where you live at and all that other dumb shit.
Word.
And stop fucking making these fucking Korean motherfuckers rich. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, moving on to the next subject.
Which is
The next subject is, let's talk about this second, the rebanding from Trump.
your boy funny. He had to do that. Your boy funny. He had to do that.
Is this guy a comedian or what?
Everything. He's everything.
We live in a, matter of fact, going more importantly, let's go a little deeper.
yeah.
We live in an age where this guy, we live in an age now. Now this is, I asked you this question a couple years ago, but I'm out there react you and see if you remember.
All right.
I once asked you, I said, how did a king go from basically owning every absolute power to the mere like the Industrial Revolution? Remember, because that's how you can have a millionaire damn near be a king. This man done invented something that he made so much money that he's lending money to the king. Now we're in an age where we see the millionaire who invented like how to make shoes quicker became the king, became the president. So we live in a time where the peasant is the president. He making a lot of mistakes, but he doing a lot of real shit. One issue for say that I fuck with this nigga about, right? Sure.
Because and I'm
Let
gonna
me
ask
ask you this. Okay, cool. When he said fake news as a black man in America, yay or nay?
I say yay. You know why I say yay?
Explain, please do.
Because all the shit about us be some fake news. You know what I'm saying?
That's my brother.
You know
That's
what I'm
how like minds think alike.
You feel me? All the shit about us be some fake news. We savages, we murderers, we this and that. Like out of 100% of us, what gets promoted about us is only like 20% of us. The other 80% go unseen beneath the radar. We trying to make it. We trying to make it. We working all types of jobs we don't like. You know what I'm saying? We trying to handle our baby mamas. Our baby mamas trying to handle their baby fathers. Our children trying to handle both.
Every time we flash upon the TV screen, why they over exaggerate our role in criminality in America.
Word.
They we go from a nigga.
We use some guns, we don't make none of them.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
We use some, but we don't make none.
And we always the scapegoat.
Word.
So when he said that fake news shit, I related to that. Now he might have not been talking about
He
black
wasn't
people
talking
per
about
se,
black people, but you understand the
but
concept.
yeah, as a black man, I'm like, yo, he right.
Now let me ask
from
you
my
this
perspective.
Let me ask you this question.
So why black people? Okay, go
Let
ahead.
me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
Before you go on what you about to say.
Go ahead.
Hey yo, he an asshole.
As most
You an asshole and I'm an asshole too.
As most men are.
So
Yeah, like
I'm
most
just
men.
saying. Wouldn't you make a second band, nigga, if you made a first one and they tried to
Yeah,
take
you
it away?
try to do it again. I'm not mad
you
at
try
him
to
for
do
that.
it again.
But how comedic is that?
It's hilarious. This shit hilarious. Yo, this is the funniest shit in the world to me right now. Right now, you heard North Korea got nuclear capability potentially to reach the United States, right?
Well, I've been hearing that for years.
Me too. How
I'm
you
not
got
opposed to them having nuclear arms. You see, the only way you neutralize the threat of white supremacy is everybody gotta have a gun.
Everybody gotta get it.
Everybody on the block gotta have a gun.
Yeah.
We all gotta have guns.
It's like the Wild West. We all got guns, so we can all calm the fuck down.
Fuck down. Cause now guns ain't that. It ain't just one strong man in the society.
There's not one John Wayne. There's John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, Charles Bronson's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Steven Seagal and the rest of them niggas.
So we all got
cool with
shit.
that. I'm cool with that. Now, my next, hold on, let me see.
And while you talking about that, I don't know if you saw it this morning. I was watching the news, Charlie Rose, CBS, Channel 2, 7 o'clock. It's my favorite news show. And they were talking, they had an interview, Gail had an interview with Dave Chappelle. And he was talking about why he left the $50 million deal 10 years ago by Comedy Central and shit. And
he said they try to make him wear a dress and all that shit.
No, I'm going to tell you what he said, which I really appreciate. He said being a celebrity was vibrating on a frequency he didn't like. He had less control. He's going back to these little shack, hole-in-the-walls comedy spots. He likes living in right outside Dayton, Ohio, where the community doesn't refer to him as a celebrity, but more as, hey, that's my neighbor. And he's gonna come out with a series on Netflix. And
yeah, I seen something about that.
But essentially, his whole thing was he walked away from all that money because
he was already rich though. But yeah, I get
he walked away from all that because he was being compromised as a man. Now listen,
and that goes to the homosexuality.
And you're black. You're already black. So what he didn't say is what we gotta. He's being compromised as a black man.
Even further. Listen, I seen something a couple years ago where he said he was walking around the set somewhere.
I'm colorblind.
Yeah, he said a couple years ago how he was walking around the set or whatever, and then all of a sudden he got back to his room, his dressing room, and there was a dress there. And the dude came and said, this would be real funny and just put the dress on. And he like, nah, bro, I'm not doing it. He like, well, look at it, read it again. It's hilarious. It goes with it. And he like, bro, I'm not putting the dress on. I mean, you might holler at Eddie and all these other
who already done it,
but I'm not doing it.
And
that's why he said he walked away. Now, maybe because he's getting back into it, he might have downplayed it, but that's what he initially said.
And that's why I said,
and I respect that.
You
because
it's
too much. Hold on, it's too much homosexuality going on right now.
Hey yo, but Dick, you absolutely right. And I'm gonna say this shit, and it's weird. It's not weird.
It's very weird.
Well, no, what I'm about to say is not weird. It's systematically so. So we all know with Planned Parenthood, the woman that formed that wanted to continue the Willie Lynch.
Marion Sanger.
Yeah, she wanted, and she explicitly is documented in having expressed the wanting the
and that's why
destruction
black
of the black family.
That's why black women they kill more black people than anybody.
No. Yeah, but fuck all that. Like what's fucking with you? I was talking to a brother at work. And if he sees this, you know who he is. There was an article and there was a story on the news about 10 years ago, and there was a science experiment dealing with salmon. Okay. And it was all males, and what they were putting in the water for their sustenance, it made them change all female. Now you take into things that like, you talk about World War II. And what Hitler was doing with fluoride in the drinking water to make them docile. There's over 12 different chemicals in our drinking water alone.
That's why nobody drink the water.
And the food in our like it's not a and ain't this motherfucking coinky thing. It's not like a coincidence. Our young men are being effeminized, and we can't put it all on being raised by black women because for whatever reason the black male has been dragged out the household. It's been doing that.
You've been
but
raised
what
by
the
black
fuck
women.
is this?
No, I told you that the plastic years ago a study came out about the plastic. It was certain chemicals put in plastic that feminize, it increase the estrogen.
I remember you having mentioned that.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
mentioned
real.
that. Yeah, and that's real.
real.
That's a real thing. Now they say that they putting chemicals in the weed.
Oh my lord.
That's why I started slowing down. I was thinking about that shit the other day. I was watching a program with Malik's
so don't get that shit legally.
Yo, listen,
because they putting it in there legally.
They said
you gotta go to your local weed man.
They said that they've been putting some chemicals in the weed that's feminizing.
They fucking with the weed.
Young black males, and they know that young black males smoke that weed crazy.
We love that. We love that loud.
I don't know if that's a ploy to stop niggas from smoking or
no, it's not.
Really thinking,
no, it's a ploy to keep the black male
I'm just
from
saying,
being a black male.
I understand that as far as if that shit true.
Don't it sound true?
But I can see
crazy,
that.
but don't it sound really
with
true?
The evilness, but see when you know the evilness of America,
that don't sound far-fetched.
It don't sound far-fetched. It's like
right
oh shit, it's because they know that's an industry where we smoke mad weed, we drink mad alcohol. Why wouldn't they feminize?
Why wouldn't they? If they doing it through your food, you consume that. Why wouldn't they do it via everything you consume? And now that shit legal?
Exactly. So it's like wow, I was mind blown. So I had this. I take a dragon too, and I
just smoke.
I put real talk.
Real talk. I just smoke.
I take a dragon too. Boy, I got
smoke too much, and we gonna.
I got a motherfucker right here, right? I motherfucking take a dragon too, and I put it down. What? This has been the last 2 days because I seen this program like 2 days ago, and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, damn. I'm like, really?
I don't think we gotta worry about it.
I put the shit down, right? But I could obviously, I fuck with the weed.
I don't think we gotta worry about it.
I said, well, let me just take my estrogen in portions then. Fuck it.
You an asshole.
I ain't trying to be gay, but I need to.
But you know what the real shit is though? Past that, this is why I love samurai culture. Samurai culture specifically. Yo, we don't have to worry about that. Willpower is real.
Okay. And you mean that by saying?
Yo, dig, if they can formulate this, right? It began in the brain, right?
Yes.
It began as a thought to be manifested physically, right? So it
means you can conquer it.
But that